Hello. Happy Tuesday. Nope, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I told you guys I can't remember my days. But anyway, I came on here because I want to give you guys some tips on how to get started in real estate investing. Why? Because a lot of people have been inboxing me and wanting information, wanting to know how to get started, and it's just too much to constantly answer everybody's questions. So I figured why not do a live video. So anyway, let me give you some tips. I've invited a couple people on already. Please share this video to people who ask you questions about real estate investing. Please. Number one, I just want to say, you have to find out your why. Why do you want to get started? Why do you want to invest in real estate? Why? Is it to create generational wealth? Is it for a career change? Do you want to start investing in real estate actively? Meaning, do you want to do the work, or do you want to invest passively? But why? You need to figure out your why. It should not be because you see somebody else who you think is killing it in the game and you want to do something because you see somebody else doing it. And the reason why that should not be your why is because if you start investing in real estate and things don't go the way you think they should go, you're going to give up. So let that not be your why. Only you know your why. So really sit down with that. Pray about it. Meditate. Write it out. But figure out why you want to get started. That's number one. You got to have a strong enough why. Number two, to get started in real estate investing, you have to know what it is you want to do in real estate. There's a million different things to do in real estate. People think it's just fixing and flipping, buying and holding, or wholesaling. Those are strategies. But there is so much out there in real estate investing. So that's number two. You need to figure out what it is you want to do. In order to do that, you're going to have to do number three. And that's you're going to have to educate yourself. Whether it's YouTube University, whether it's going to your local real estate investing association meetings, which by the way are maybe $10, if that. Some of them are free for the first couple of times that you go. But anyway, you need to get around people who are where you want to be in the game. And that goes for anything, not just real estate investing, but that goes for anything. You need to be around those rock stars in the real estate game. And if you're thinking, well, how can I be around them when I don't do it or I don't know anything about it? You need to go to the meetings, go to meetups. Google real estate investing meetup in your city or the city next to your city. Go to those things. Go to those events. Look in the event section on Facebook. Type in real estate meetings. Go to those meetings. Join those forums. Join those clubs. You got to get the lingo. You got to understand what's going on. You got to educate yourself. Get books. Go to the library. Get books for free. It doesn't cost anything to get an education and to develop relationships with people who are in the game. That's number two. And then number three, because a lot of people say this, I don't have the money to get started. Well, there's a million ways, I say it all the time, a million ways to invest in real estate. If you don't have the money to get started and you start developing relationships with other people in the game, you can get started that way. There's different types of capital other than money. You can leverage relationships. That's capital. You can leverage mental capital. That means learning. And when you provide value to somebody else in the game, then you can get into real estate investing that way. It's not just money. People get so caught up with, I don't have enough money to get in the game. But if you see a realtor out there, find out ways how you can add value to them and their business. If you see somebody wholesaling, find out ways you can add value to what they're doing. And develop that relationship, cultivate that thing so that you can get in the game that way. If you work overtime, use that overtime not to go buy a bag or go on a vacation, but use that overtime money to save it so that you can invest it. You don't have to have thousands and thousands of dollars to invest in real estate, guys. That is a myth. You don't. You can start with wherever you are, okay? But always people think let's talk about this income thing. Just because you have income, meaning you're working every day to bring in a check, that does not equate to wealth. That's just income. Wealth building is when you're able to invest some of your income into different avenues like real estate, like stocks. My girlfriend did a live yesterday, Donna Roseby. She did a live yesterday, and you guys ought to check it out. Like, you'd be surprised at how you can get into the stock game with $100, $200. Like, for real, guys, it's really that easy. So don't equate what you're bringing in as income to wealth, because you cannot build wealth working every single day. That does not build wealth. What builds wealth is taking your income, some of that, and invest in that so that your money can work for you. That's how you build wealth. I don't know how I got on that, but those are three ways on how you can get started in real estate investing. Okay? If you guys have any questions or whatever, just put it in the comment section. I always tell people, if one person has a question, trust me, 2 or 3 other people have that same question. So just throw it in there, and I look forward to hearing from you guys. Talk to you later.